They called him a man of God, a trusted voice, a shepherd to the flock, but in private, he was something else. When the first victim came forward, she was silenced. When the second came forward, she was blamed. And when the third brought a confession letter to the elders, they buried it in a drawer and let him preach the next Sunday. At New Grace Revival Church, Pastor Eli Wren had led sermons for over 20 years. But in 2019, a 16-year-old girl confided in a youth counselor that Pastor Wren had, crossed boundaries during private counseling. The counselor reported it to the church's internal board. They prayed about it and decided it was a spiritual misunderstanding. No authorities were contacted. No report was filed. Instead, the girl was advised to forgive and move forward. Over the next 3 years, 2 more women came forward. Both described similar experiences: emotional grooming, inappropriate touching during prayer. One provided a handwritten letter, a confession Pastor Wren gave her after she threatened to go public. Church leadership met and decided he needed time to heal. He was placed on sabbatical, with full pay, no investigation, no accountability, just silence in the name of unity. So, in 2024, a former member leaked the confession letter online. It went viral, and suddenly hundreds of former congregants demanded answers. The church released a statement saying, "We take these matters seriously and are praying for all involved." But, internal emails showed board members had known since the very first report. No one ever called the police. And Pastor Wren? Well, he was quietly moved to a new ministry in another state. Faith is sacred, but when it becomes a shield, it becomes dangerous. This wasn't just an isolated moment. It was a signal read seen in confessions, ignored in conference rooms, and protected by silence. And for the victims, redemption won't come from a pulpit. If you believe covering up abuse is never holy and silence isn't grace, subscribe to Signal Red. Because honestly, the truth deserves a louder voice than the choir.